Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Greek coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I'll give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. Apologies for the pushback. I know I was supposed to be in this building this morning. Boy, definitely needed some good old rest and got it. Rudy, what's going on? Cool Gamer, what's going on? Give me a second, bro. Chuck, what's going on, my guy? First things first, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Sunday. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed their weekend up to this point. Hopefully everybody that's celebrating birthdays is definitely enjoying themselves, keeping themselves happy. You already know what the deal is. Keith, what's going on? BDB, what's going on, my guy? Again, those celebrating birthdays over the weekend and this upcoming week, you know, may your week be full of nothing but joy and blessings. Keep smiling, keep grinding. You already know what time it is. Appreciate everybody that tuned in for the conversation. My bad, y'all. About to have a traffic jam already. It wouldn't be the city without one. Wouldn't be the city without one. Not like you're gonna get far like that. Appreciate those who tuned in for the previous conversation. Definitely one that was needed. Those that missed it, definitely catch the replay. Title clear as day. I'll focus. Focus with purity as well too. Not gonna lie to you, in certain things you do in life, you gotta have a pure, you gotta have a pure spirit about it. Definitely a pure and a conscious effort on doing so. You already know, bro. Glad everything good with you though, my man. Shoot. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Trust me, I know. Because if you don't, you'll lose focus. So you gotta have a pure heart when you're doing anything. When you do, you get pure results. At least from what I've seen. I've seen people have a pure drive to just make something happen for themselves. Slowly but surely it happened. Why? Because they was focused. Forget just being pure heart. They was focused on anything. They was focused on getting whatever goals out the way. Especially if they felt like they was going to be long term goals. That's the best way to look at it. You got to attack the long term goals, and as far as the short term, you don't bat a second eye at it. Not unless you feel there's something you could use. IB, what's going on, my guy? But you need that though. Nah, it's a whole fact though. And you know what's funny? Some people don't realize that. Some people don't realize that, Keith. They at some point will reach that point. You know, some people feel like this is the best thing to do all day, every day. Is just focus on the wrong shit. So saying that you got a life to live. You got to remember you got to put something in your life in order to be a part of life, and in order to reap the benefits from life. Like I was saying the other day with son. What is your motivation? What is your drive for you to get up out that bed every day? That's the truth. What is it that solely gets you up out of bed every day? Serious, baby. James, what's going on? You gotta have that form of consciousness in your mind and say, okay, I'm getting up for a good reason. I'm getting up because I don't want to see the same things happen in the motion. I want to be able to say I'm gonna upgrade this, or I'll probably be able to incorporate this. Things along those natures. You gotta have something to wake up for. You should want to wake up every day and just be happy amongst the people, or just be happy amongst the friends and family. That means something. Your motivation should be them to a degree. Quite sure they want to see you doing your best. You know, not everybody is praying for your downfall or praying for some form of bad shit to happen to you. That got to be your motivation too. You know, regardless to the evils in the world, hey, slap them evils in the face and keep pushing because you got bigger and better things to think about. I think that's important though. Again, having some form of hope in your mind and hope in your spirit to change the balance of things. The reason why we have influx on certain things is because guess what? There's some people who just give up. The purest part of living, at least in my opinion, is having something to live for. Some people feel they don't have nothing to live for. That's because their focus has been shifted towards negative. What purity and heart that they did have is no longer pure. It's been poisoned and tainted. Even in that notion, I believe there are some people who could read the signs, and before things get out of hand with those people, try to do your best to give the right type of advice. Let them know that they are here for a reason. At the end of the day, you should be thankful because even the smallest blessings that you don't see is right in front of you. The main thing is to wipe your eyes free from all the negative BS because again, remember, it's a tactic. It's a mind tactic nonetheless. It's a spiritual and a mind tactic. But most of you have already came to that conclusion and knew how to maneuver from there. Some people wasn't so fortunate. But again, you gotta have a pure mind. Pure mind is the best mind because you're not plagued by the unnecessary evils. You're not easily thwarted by negative nonsense. Your mind is focused and strong and elevated on getting to the next stage of your life. You want to be technical. Life is a game, so every day is a different stage you got to face. You might win the game, you might lose the game, you might get posed for a minute. When you get posed for a minute, that's because that would be what you are calling the relapse or the breakdown. I believe in that element right there. That's when you are supposed to be using your mind to its greatest extent. When you have to take one of those pause moments, you are supposed to be thinking for the greater of you and the greater good. So just got to make sure that you or the people around you that could be going and suffering through them situations, you all are keeping each other, keeping each other together. You know, with purity, guess what? You're less stressed. You know, you're definitely more aware of your surroundings. Hey, with purity, shoot, becomes great opportunity for real. Because now your things in life that you really was trying to accomplish, you know the ins and outs, and now there's nothing that can stop you from getting to those heights. You know? When you're pure of mind and pure of spirit, you appreciate almost every little thing around you. Good or bad, it's still a blessing. Yeah, I think about those who probably would have given themselves or wanted to give themselves another chance walking this earth. When you got a pure mind, you don't worry about a lot of different things that will probably cause you some form of stress, chaos, a little bit of anguish too. Those things are like least of your worries. Again, it's about how you steer the ship of life. When your focus is solely on just, I'm gonna say, prime example. When your mind is focused only on just building and not creating space, it'll be a problem. For every building in life that you are putting up in your life, guess what? It gotta be directions, gotta be floors, it gotta be levels. You can't just build something with no purpose. It's like me building a building right now, just creating buildings all around for property, right? But I don't do nothing else. I don't let it know. I don't even let it be known what it is, property. I don't even tell you what the hell the company could be or what the buildings could be, et cetera, et cetera. It's just building it. That's just building with no purpose. But if I let the community and let everybody else know this is what this is going to become, this is what this is, these are the floors, so on and so forth. Now I'm giving that space, and I'm also giving that knowledge where I need to give it, so it can create opportunity. And then if you know you're going to be able to employ those people, right? That's even more opportunity. So you know you doing some real shit. You know, you're not just building just to build. You're building with a purpose and with solidarity. Ladies, baby, big dog, what's going on, my guy? I already know y'all just tuned in to like button. But yeah, when you got a pure mind, trust me, that road of life, yeah, you gonna still have your little bumps, little bruises. We all do. But in the same token, it won't be as bad because again, there's things that you know is out of your element that you can't control. So the only thing you could do is just, you know, keep yourself at a higher space and a higher place and continue to move the balls of life. That's how you gotta do it. Like even when it come down to what you decide to do in life, it gotta be pure. It gotta be purely something that you want to do, not so much as something that you need to do, but mostly what you want to do. What's going to give you the best element of surprise? What's going to give you the best element of happiness? You know, it's going to give you long lasting and sustaining memories. Got to keep that part together. You know, everything in life is going to be fun and games. It's going to be days you're going to have to literally bust your ass. But hey, it's for good purpose, right? The main thing to remember is never lose sight of it and never lose focus. Easier said than done. Easier said than done, we know. Because everybody and every individual is different. Their thinking processes, their orders, their behaviors, everybody's different. Grant that. But no matter where you're coming from, your focus should always be trying to push the ball forward, keep growing and elevating, keep learning, keep building, keep experiencing. Hey, never know. Got an idea on something that probably nobody had an idea on. Hey, do so. You do what's necessary again. You don't need to always feel entitled to things. You're already entitled to life technically because you're here. So again, it is always going to be what you do for you that's best for you. They're going to give you the best results, right? Keep that in mind. You're going to go through your little storms, yes. You just got to be prepared for them storms. When them storms are severe, you know to keep yourself in a safe place and keep yourself still. You observe everything that's going on within the storm. When the storms are over, you do your evaluations. Things that are not too damaged, you rebuild. Or you build even stronger. You upgrade it. And the next parts, spots that you know for a fact, you know, it's going to take a lot of work to get done. Hey, make sure it gets done. Calculate what you need to calculate. And then from there, just do the restructures over. People can they can reconstruct their lives. It's a process. Certain people that might have had an evil streak, they ain't gonna be evil forever. They're not gonna be mean forever. Might not even be rough forever. You know, others are gonna be stuck in their ways. Hey, it is what it is. Susanna, baby, but reconstruct the most important parts because regardless to what, you was at a great impasse until something tragic happened. Main thing I would say again is let that tragedy go. That's one way of starting to get your heart, get your mind, even get your peace and soul to some form of purity. Let go of everything. Whatever didn't really matter, let it go. Things that gave you space to really evaluate everything. Keep those as wrenches and tools. Main thing to remember is never fall too deep into despair. Even if you're not where you feel you should be in life right now, remember that it's still a process. You're still living life. You're still able to do what you need to do, right? Never forget that. Never let it stress you out or never let it take you to heights that you don't need it to. Take a deep breath, relax, clear your thoughts. Try to clear them as great as possible. Now I know, Keith, but see, some people would think that. And some people, we see what results they get from thinking that. Others pretty much know what it is. Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. Working hard in the sun on my back, baby. You gotta remember that part. You reconstruct the most important parts of your life. Gotta remember to be comfortable within your own self so you can be comfortable with your realms and learn to be uncomfortable because guess what? Sometimes life is going to give you uncomfortability. Prime example, you can have people who are here today and they can be gone tomorrow on either aspect. Or you can see them, everything will be good one day, the next couple of days might not be their days. You, know? You just got to remember, be thankful for everything you do have and everything that you are able to experience. Things you already accomplished, you should feel good about it. Those should be your stepping stools to continue the progress of life. You know, if your mindset is solely focused on the greater things, you gotta find out what those greater things are. Not everybody's gonna run down the same road, and not everybody's gonna get the same results running down that road. Prime example, everybody wants to be a basketball player, but guess what? Not everybody can be a basketball player. I'm talking about on a professional level. Hold on, give me a second. They trying to give me a copyright already. Oh, actually, I don't even care. My bad, y'all. Shit, I forgot. I don't even care. How about do I care? I don't know no copyrights to none of this music that's being played, but and still, back to the subject at hand. Now again, everybody could inspire to play basketball, but guess what? Not everybody gonna make it on a professional level. See, some people feel that everybody can make it on a professional level. We have to be honest with ourselves. Not everybody can. They could get close too. There are people, prime example, who are excellent ball players. Ain't make them spots or ain't get those spots because they just don't got that, how they say, it factor. See, in those instances right there, those people are just comfortable with what they're doing because guess what? Something that they know to do. So when certain habits are being taught, guess what? Those habits will remain in life. Not everybody's going to make that top spot or get in that top position. It don't got nothing to do with choice. A lot of times, you just got to deal with politics. So the sole focus is if basketball, prime example, doesn't work for you, find other avenues, especially if you do have basketball knowledge or anything along those lines, if that's what you want to get into. Focus, you know, focus on what makes you better, stronger, faster, definitely more agile. Never stay in one space for too long. transitions in life, it's inevitable. Good night, baby. Be safe on that road, baby. Again, it's solely up to you what you want. You should have a pure mind space, though. That means no matter what you do decide to do in life, you should already have that mindset to say, I'm not going to let it beat me. I'm going to do what's needed. I'm willing to make the necessary adjustments. I can give you a reason why there's some people who don't make them top spots, or why some people just don't go as far as they should go. It's because they don't push themselves. Prime example: those that want to play ball badly or trying to play ball on a AAU level or whatever the case is. A lot of them don't have the determination to get up in the morning and go do certain things, whether it's a team practice or not. Again, you got to keep your body focused. You got to get yourself in the best position if you want to try to get the edge for that day. The thing is, you always gonna have some form of competition. Then again, you don't necessarily have to do much. If you're already gifted where you at, hey, bring on the competition. You already know, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You already know. Hopefully, all good with you and the family, Simon. Lady Shay, baby. I feel like this. Um, some people are not going to go where they want to go because, again, they're not pushing themselves to greater limits. That being comfortable, that's exactly what it is, being too comfortable. In certain areas, yeah, you're going to be too comfortable because you already know what your outcome's always going to be. But again, you got to always remember, have different things to rely on. Like I said before, some people are not going to make it to the top spots or could have, but injuries and certain things along those lines will determine that. Anything from a head injury to shoot, arm, leg, whatever. But you already know you got to remind yourself to always keep yourself in the most greatest state of awareness. Some people don't get what they need to get because of all no doubt. Can't doubt yourself when you get in there. A prime example, even when you do go through your injuries, prime example, that don't mean it's over. Nah, you just rehabbing, licking your wounds, you doing what you need to do, and then you getting back out there. Again, you got to have a pure mind and say, I'm gonna beat whatever odds is given or thrown at me, and I'm gonna show you that I can do it. Northwoods, what's going on? You know, it's careless to really think that you don't have multiple options, multiple choices, and multiple conclusions. The greatest conclusions for life is just making sure no matter what you did it right, executed, felt good about it. Now on to the next day. Whatever bring it, bring it. See, that's a pure focus right there. Not just purity of heart. That's just focus. Pure focus. My focus is to not let anything drown me or let anything drown my sound. I got a voice that's loud. I got to keep raising it for great reason. Some people raise their voice for emotional reasons. But you got to remember, you are raising your voice. You are raising your voice not for that. Raising your voice for greater purpose. Prime example, you could be giving a speech amongst more than 1,000 people. You're gonna have to do what you need to do. Sometimes you might need a microphone. Sometimes you might not need that. You're gonna get your point across though, and get it, get it correct. Ria, what's going on? Nah, I didn't see nothing. North, what's going on? What's going on? You just gotta remember this part right here. Self doubt should never really be included in the game plan of life. You're not supposed to just be fearless. You're not also just supposed to be stubborn. Greater solutions, yeah, you gotta have a greater strategy. Always remember that part. Stay a step ahead or two steps ahead. Focus. Like I was saying before with some people. Now I'm gonna go back to the business aspect of things. There's some people who have gotten to greater heights with their businesses, small or big. Why? Because again, they was determined and they was just deemed ready for that type of exposure, making it work. Even when things look bleak, they had to remember strong faith and strong will. You know, things will turn out. They was focused. They had a pure execution plan, and even though things didn't go according to the plan like they wanted it to, he still was able to make everything succeed for the better. That's because they was not trying to give up. Why give up on something that you work day and night on? Why give up on something that you creating that you know will be a great creation? Don't limit yourself just because you're not supposed to do that. Not at all. The game plan is to always strive for better. Create for the better. Create your timeline, your family tree, all of that. The boots that you put in on the ground, they got to stand for something. Don't be too careless in decision making, because that right there would be the first step to shift and focus. I'm telling you this right now. You build organically, hey, everything is going to be falling into place at the right junction. Nothing wrong with that. You didn't rush nothing. You didn't overlook nothing. And again, you studied what you were supposed to study and observed everything for what it was. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, my bad. You just gotta remember that part. Never let nothing outshine the greatness that you built. Not gonna lie to you though. Some people lose focus because they feel that they got nobody in their corner. We know that's not the case. They might not see it that way. Later, they might not see it that way, but that's why it's always good to have the right people to keep making sure that they focused is where it needs to be at. Again, it got to come from a pure place. If you feel this person is definitely, you know, going to be something great, so shit, team that inspire their asses, at least until they ready to accept the things they need to accept. You know, it's not an easy road, but nonetheless, you got to make it work for you. And you got to make sure that the people that need it are getting the same type of influence. Didi, baby. But you just got to think about it. Some of these people wouldn't have lost focus or wouldn't have shifted a certain way if they had the right type of element. But again, on that aspect, you got to reach out. You got to reach out when you need to. When you got a pure mindset, trust me, you'll know that everything is going to be okay, even if it's not at that time frame. But things will come. When you got a pure spirit about the things around you, guess what? Learn that life is not as hard as you think it is. Beauty of it is again, you didn't let nobody stop or break your progress on what you wanted to get achieved and done. Pure mindset to say, you know what, today is either going to be a good day or it's going to be a great day. It could be a good day, you get some things done, might not get some things done. It could be a great day because you could get everything that you need that was targeted as far as targeted goals, get them out the way. Put yourself in a space to where now you don't have to worry about those things as much. And then you get back to focusing on the smaller things. Peace and preservation. Best way to keep your mind sharp, keep your mind pure and focused. Some people who have gotten themselves in the highest places, prime example in the medical field, because again, they knew what the risks were, they knew what was required, but in that same aspect, they didn't care. This was something that they was purely focused on. They wasn't going to allow nobody to stop that, and rightfully so. But think about it. Some of those people probably wouldn't be in them spots had they listened to the wrong type of advice or ideas. Or if they just didn't have that right support system. Some of them already had that mindset from young that no matter what they was going to do, they was going to succeed in doing it, and they was going to be excellent at doing it. That's already a great positive mindset to have, especially at a young age. Guiding that light to some form of pure choices. And I think that's solid though. No matter what stage in your life, you got to remember, you're always going to be driven to do something. Keep yourself that way. The minute you stop driving the wheels of life, speed off of a cliff or a mountain, crash and burn, possibly explode. Mm. Better get back in control of that steering wheel and just stay focused on a real matter at hand. Your peace and your destiny. Hey, what you gonna do with it? What's best for you is not best for everybody. And for some, in certain aspects, you got to remember that you can't take everybody with you. Even if you are a prime example, that next rising star amongst you and your flock. Everybody still got to have a mindset and a focus on doing something. Some people who keep themselves in the best spot because, again, it's purely focused. This is best going to suit my interest. This is also best going to suit my mindset for life. Hey, can't let no outside interference cloud my judgment on how I do it. That's just like if you're in this position in life now where you could possibly even open up or you are trying to open up different clinics and stuff like that. You got the mindset to keep yourself focused on it, you're gonna do it. Yeah. But my bad, y'all. Thought I was about to get a copyright again. But yeah, you know, Keep pushing the goalposts. If you're inspiring on over things that's going to be beneficial to the people, especially if that's something you are really purely focused on, don't let nothing, not even the opposition, try to knock you out of your playing field and your place in life. Like I was just saying the other day, gotta have a pure focus and a pure grind. Remember that you do have people rooting for you. You do have people who are always going to be in your corner. They're going to give you some form of not just advice. They're going to give you some sight on things. Most important aspect is that you do have a support system. Some people are going to support you on a conscious level. Others will play their positions the way they're supposed to play their positions. And again, it gives you a great shift in balance, a great shift of focus, and now your dreams will not just become reality. But you'll feel better once you get to that higher part of the mountain. Ain't gonna be easy staying up there neither. Sometimes you're gonna have to come down. But you don't come down for long though. When you learn to stay humble, that's the purest part about whatever you're doing and succeeded in life. It is important for you to do so. Again, those are just pure aspects of people who, again, they don't allow certain things to get them out of character. Sole focus again was not just doing something great for them, but doing something great for the people around them. Also giving people a space and opportunity to build their own legacy. When you are creating things for the greater, things will become greater. You're gonna have those who are thirsty for that. That's just something that they focused on. Nonetheless, though, you know, it's a great feeling to know you're doing things from the purest part, the purest aspects of your life, and you're getting the greatest results. You didn't have to bend or fold. You just did what you know you need to do. Kept fighting. Yeah, every day is going to be a fight. Fight to keep your sanity. Fight to keep some peace of mind. Oh yeah, I had them days. Every day gonna be a fight. Even when it come down to your physical standards, your health, all of that. Every day is gonna be a fight. I said some things you're gonna be able to be in control of, others you're not. Things that you're not, you just gotta be able to know how to move from there when it happens. Like I was saying earlier, prime example, if you suffered some form of a physical injury. Now, if it's severe and you might have to make some altering changes for your life, then You got to prepare yourself mentally before you go forward. You got to. You can't let that despair mess you up. Prime example, there's some people who ended up at some point suffering from some form of paralysis, right? They didn't let that stop them from living life. If anything, that drove them to greater heights. Some of those instances, they did have a support system. For the ones that didn't, they just was determined themselves not to let themselves fail or quit. Shit, if anything, for some of them, it was an inspiration to do even more, even while you're in the state of. But even if it's not that serious, you don't let that form of negative aspect stop you. If you feel you can still do whatever, hey, get it together. We've had miracle stories recently, or as of the last few years or so, of people who wasn't even supposed to walk no more, and now they're walking. It took them a long process, but they was determined on not losing that battle. See, again, when you are determined and you are pure, solely focused on that, you're gonna do it no matter what. Your good days, your bad days, whatever. It's about the progress at the end of the day. You feel like you crippled to a degree, but you're not trying to stay in that position. You better focus yourself, retrain, refocus, reestablish. But again, you gotta know your limitations more than anything. So I was saying in certain instances, you know, limit your spaces in certain areas. And again, just take a step back from certain things. Main thing to remember is that when you learn to heal yourself from within, that's another spot in getting to purity, purity and focus. Because regardless to what, you know, you're gonna eliminate everything that you don't really need. Eliminate the self doubt in your mind. There's some people who have a problem, prime example, with readjusting to life at a certain age. Now, I'm gonna get to that aspect. You gotta have a pure mindset to know that the longer you sit here and try to figure that out, worse it'll be. So, in that aspect, again, just reconstruct what's needed. If you lost confidence at some point, regain that shit. You're gonna have to. If you lost strength, regain that. You gotta remember what's best for you. What brought you to a certain point of your life? How do you regain it? It's solely up to you on how you regain it. Most people Positive affirmation. Some good positive affirmations will definitely be the key factor for that. Keeping your mind pure, keeping your mind in the greatest of spaces. You generally got to want to do it. Never force anything that doesn't need to be forced, but reinforce the most important parts of your life. So when the next wave of events, memories, and everything else transpires, you know it's for the purest part and the greatest parts. Wasn't going to hold y'all all afternoon because I feel this was an important part right there for some that really need to hear. To get into a pure mind space, you have to remember that self love goes a long way. Self care as well, because who else is going to take care of you? The battlefield will always be a shaky one, but if you got a pure focus to get through what you got to get through, hey, nothing should be an obstacle at all. Take the time to refocus key elements of life. If there was things you was passionate about, prime example, stop doing it. Get back into the focus of doing it. Be a better aspect for you. It'll reopen your mind to a lot of different things. Especially if they mean you good, get back to the motion of doing that. Today was just a short message though for some that really need to hear this. Life is too short to be crying and whining and not putting in what you need to put in. Remember what you're doing things for. That will shift your mind into the purest drive of ambition and determination. You know what you're here for. You know what your purpose is. Now your purpose is to continuously do it. So you can't do it no more. And if you don't know what your purpose is, you'll find out at some point. But don't let life knock you down. You get yourself back up, dust off, and you fight. You're gonna win most of your battles. You're gonna win most of your wars. The ones that you do lose, hey, lick your wounds, learn something, re-elevate, and that's it. Before I get up out of here, again, I want to give a special birthday shout outs to all the Virgos that are celebrating over this weekend and this week at hand. I did not forget about y'all. Bang, bang.
Dear friend, I know it's your birthday today, but keep yourself under control. Don't drink all the alcohol in town or the news will be like this tomorrow.
One more again, one more. One more again for the pure of heart. Come on. I can't give y'all that no more. I can't give you this though. There. Again, hopefully y'all enjoy yourselves. Keep yourself in the happiest of spirits. Hey, keep creating great memories for that day as well. You know, that's a whole fact, serious. A whole fact what you said. You know. Again, best cylinders for your life. It does start with how you look at life, what you get out of life. What's going to be your motivation and determination to get up every day to keep being the best person that you can be, or at least try to get to that. Solely up to you, though. But I would say, in the best aspect of things, again, just have a pure focus and a pure goal. If you're doing things from the heart, doing things from the great spirits of you within, guess what? Those things will definitely pan out the way you need to pan out. You just got to be real patient. Take your time and remember that, again, you don't have time to be focusing on things that are not bringing you great cylinders for life. But yeah, let me get up out of here. Time for me to figure out lunch. For those following me on Clapper, I could be back tonight around 6 or 7, give or take. But if not, I'll definitely keep y'all posted. Always, always a great topic of discussion. You already know how we do it. Appreciate everybody that's been part of the build, still becoming part of the build. That's what we're gonna keep doing. Again, until we get some form of solid results. Hey, keep pushing the narrative and the message. Keep yourself pure in everything that you do. And pure results will happen. Let me get up out of here. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay game. Shout outs to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. What I'm gonna do is give you real. That's what I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. Those who might have just been coming in, definitely catch this replay, definitely share it out. Good inspirational tools for the day. Again, give yourself that pure satisfaction of knowing that no matter what is going on around you or in front of you, you will get through it. Get through it. You will learn from it. You will definitely build from it. And there should be nothing that should be able to stop you. The person that can stop you from getting to your pure destinations in life is you. If you keep yourself back, you'll always be looking back. Move forward. The things that you do need in life, they'll fall right into the right spots in life. I can't let y'all go out like that, though. Can't let y'all go out like that. I'd be a fool if I did. But this is what happens when you get one of these. And I can't let y'all go out without this one either.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah, goddamn. But yeah, I'll definitely keep y'all posted. I'll definitely keep y'all posted. Oh, man. But y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.